This month I'm hunting in a place of myth and legend, the very spot where legend has it that St George slew the dragon, an area that's also home to one of the UK's largest land mammals. It's no fire-breathing dragon, it's fallow deer, a species first brought to the UK in the 11th century. Found along the ancient 87-mile chalk ridge known as the Ridgeway, a route first used by prehistoric man, lies an ancient landmark, a 3,000-year-old chalk horse known as the Uffington White Horse. And beneath the horse, Dragon Hill, a natural hillock, the name for which comes from the legend that this hill was the very place where the patron saint of England, St George, slew the dragon. It's said that the bare patch found at the top of the hill marks the spot where the dragon's blood was spilled, blood that was so poisonous that the grass has never grown back. White Horse Hill is a historic place full of myth and legend. And just below, on the sloping woodland hillside, is where we'll be hunting for the decorative and highly prized fallow buck. Initially, having been introduced to the UK by the Romans, it's thought that the initial population died out following the collapse of the Roman Empire. It was then not until the Norman conquest that fallow were reintroduced. And over the last 1,000 years, they have thrived. Whilst fallow deer don't breathe fire and lay ruin to villages, they do need to be controlled. Damage caused by browsing of trees and shoots and agricultural crops puts fallow deer in direct conflict with foresters and farmers, added to which their ability to reach very high densities can result in significant damage to the environment. Helping me today is Jonty Drew, an approved verifier for the PDS1 deer stalking qualification, approved witness and experienced stalking guide. With an extended diploma in countryside management, game and wildlife from Sparsholt College, and currently studying wildlife conservation and environmental management at the prestigious Harper Adams University. We're very pleased to welcome Jonty's expertise and involvement with county deer stalking. It's late September and we set off before sunup. Anything, Jonty?
No, just rabbits and birds. So far.
Well, that's the wood that we'll be stalking, so but we're going to come up a little bit further and then we'll come and see the top field up here.
Yeah.
We'll probably come in from that route up there, which might work well depending on the wind. But
Just check it.
there's one. Look, I can see with the naked eye.
Yeah.
If you just, can you get some footage?
Yeah. I'll hold there.
So it looks like there's a couple on the woodland edge there. I can just, Jonty seems to think that using this HIKMICRO, he can pick up some more in the woods, which is useful.
Yeah, I've got 4 heat signatures.
Brilliant. Well, look, I'll tell you what, we'll move on. If you've got a little bit of footage there.
Yep, I'll pause it there.
And then we'll just try these other fields beyond. Otherwise, we've got an indication where they might be.
That's quite interesting footage because I can actually see the fallow raising its tail.
Oh, good. Okay. We're in late September at the moment, so it's just the males that are in season. The rut is really anticipated to be, depending on the weather, but probably mid-late October, and then the females don't come in until 1st of November. But the purpose of today really is to see if we can get onto a fallow buck. This is another possible field here. Beautiful scenery though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
You know, there's sort of like rolling hills and the borders of Wiltshire and Oxfordshire. It's very pretty. So that was our first patch. Just double check. Sorry.
Oh, I've got some footage.
Is there anything there?
Yeah.
What, in that little bit of shrub?
Looks like a roe and its kid.
Okay.
It's on the top.
Oh, halfway up the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've managed to locate some animals And so what we're going to do is just come a little bit further, park up, get out on foot, and then hopefully stalk down onto those. I'm hoping that the fallow we saw will just be over the top here, so we're going to give it a go. Fallow can be elusive and extremely difficult to stalk, especially whilst the cover is still high. So to help us, Jonty is using a HIKMICRO Raptor thermal binocular, and I'm using the HIKMICRO Falcon. And it's not long before this helps us to identify some deer.
It's just a ball at the moment.
What is it?
I can only see a circular thermal.
Yeah, I can.
Really?
I think what we'll do, Jonty, we're going to come up and get on this edge line. We'll get a much better view down the valley. We'll have a nice safe backstop as well, then, won't we? There's a few animals down there. It's absolutely perfect. We'll just come on a bit further, I think.
Yeah, let's get straight over.
You want to get on the sticks as soon as we come over the ground?
Yes. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, great shot, well done. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant, well done,
Thank you.
Jonty, well done.
Pleasure.
Maybe I'm shaking your hand too early, but I don't think I am.
I think it'll be okay.
Dead deer running, wasn't it? I
Yeah,
think?
very much so.
Really good.
Cheers.
We've christened the new rifle as well.
We have, yeah.
What have we got
Quickly
here
as
today?
well.
Yeah, we've got a sour.
We got a SAR 100,
Yeah.
in 308.
Yeah, really good little rifle, this one actually. I trialled it in one of the previous videos. I say trialled it, I got a chance to pick it up down at Races of Bristol. And I like it, don't you?
Yeah, I love it. Well, does the job.
It certainly does,
Evidently.
doesn't it? And nice tactile stock on there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very nice rifle.
So we've christened the rifle. Connor, I'm sure, has caught that on film. But absolutely couldn't have gone any better. Actually, we started off early while it was still dark, and we're using the HIKMICRO equipment to try and spot those deer in the field, which worked very effectively. Actually,
Yeah, very well,
didn't it?
especially from the car as well.
It was brilliant, wasn't it? Because as we came past that field, we were able to spot. You're using the Raptors, aren't you?
That's the one. Yep.
Which are
RQ50L.
really nice.
Yeah.
And so we were able to pick up those deer in the field, and then kind of empowered by that, we then worked our way back round, came round, so we got the wind in our faces, edged over the top of the hill, and lo and behold, there they were. So
group of bucks.
it couldn't have really gone any better, could it?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah. I counted 3 bucks in there, did you?
I believe so.
3 proper
believe so.
bucks,
Yeah.
you know. There may have been, I wasn't really concentrating on the animal, but that I suspect was probably a
It was one of 2 that I was going to take, but yeah.
Yeah. And what about your shot placement?
I'm relatively happy with it.
Are you?
Obviously, it's
Well,
a
you're
new
a
rifle
professional.
and a
You're a
copper round.
professional,
I know,
Jonty. So of course you're happy with it. We'll see. The
Very
proof of
happy
the
with it.
pudding will be when we get down there, won't
Yeah,
it?
definitely.
But
Yeah.
as I say, it looked like a dead deer running to me. and it's dashed off down to the left. So we'll edge down. It's been a few minutes now, and hopefully go and recover a nicely shot, a clean shot, perfectly placed heart shot on a fabulous fallow buck. Can you pick it up?
Yeah, I can see it through the
Looks like
trees.
it's through the trees there, doesn't it? Is that it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, well
Yeah.
done. I mean, in truth, Jonty, that's another good reason for these thermals, isn't it? You can pick up the dead deer, can't you?
Yeah, it's
And
fantastic for
recovering. You were
recovery.
saying about muntjac and trying to pick up the muntjac as well, where it's particularly useful.
Yeah, when we've taken, or when I've taken certain clients out, occasionally when the deer's shot not quite right, thermals really come into their own when actually finding the muntjac.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're quite small little beasts.
Yeah, and they'll duck off into thick cover, won't they?
That's
and,
it. Yeah.
You know, your chances of recovering a beast, if you haven't got a dog, say.
Exactly. Yeah,
really
thermals
good.
are really useful for that.
Good. All right, we'll carry on and see if. Well done, Jonty. Well done.
Peter, thank you.
I'd like to say it was a good shot, but you know, I mean, the shot placement's dreadful. Have you noticed?
Yeah. I mean,
mean,
it was a new rifle, so
I
I
mean,
had to,
what were you
had to test
thinking?
myself, didn't I? I know.
In truth, it's absolutely bang on here. So well done, though. Seriously,
Thank
mate.
you, no,
That's brilliant.
cheers.
Shot placement here, which is more or less straight up the back of the front leg, about halfway up the animal, just a tiny fraction below halfway up, maybe, if in truth,
Yeah.
which is exactly where you're going to find that heart and lung area. It's almost like you've done this before, Jonty.
Potentially, yeah. I
Good.
wouldn't blow my own trumpet, but
Yeah, well, you can't be taking client stalking and not be able to shoot yourself.
No,
can
that
you?
is true, that is true.
And first time on camera as well, it would have been embarrassing if you'd fluffed it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no pressure.
Yeah. But what a great beast, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. There were two of them in the stalk, but it was just which animal was in the right place at the right
Yeah.
time, and
You know,
he turned correctly.
after,
so-
I don't know about you, but after a whole summer of shooting roebuck, you get used to the kind of size of these roebuck, and then when you come down onto these fallow, you
Yeah,
realise they're big,
magnificent.
beautiful animals, aren't they?
Yeah, they're magnificent.
What do you think of the head?
Yeah, I like it.
He's quite nice, isn't
Quite
he,
a nice little
actually?
head, yeah.
I mean, he's not a monster.
No,
These,
I think he was the bigger of the two.
was he?
Yeah.
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 I mean, these sort of paddles here would be nice. They start sort of fishtailing here, and this hasn't developed properly. On a nice big mature animal, you get these wonderful big oars or paddles, which is what we call the palmation on the fallow, and that's really where they start becoming at their best, I suppose. But the other thing I noticed instantly as I come up to this fallow, I don't know about you, is because they're coming into the rut, the thickness of the neck
Yeah.
is incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. No, he's a lovely
And the
animal.
weight,
Quite
I don't
happy.
know what he's going to weigh, larder weight, I'm going to guess.
Yeah, I'm
he's-
looking forward to extraction.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
up these hills.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you're a big bloke, John, so I'm
Yeah, I'll be
sure you
all right.
can cope with it.
Get him on the
It's,
back.
yeah, that's right, exactly. But no, very well done,
No,
John. That's
pleasure.
great.
Thank
you.
you.
It's brilliant. Absolutely love that one. Enjoy that myself. It couldn't have worked better, could it?
No,
in
it couldn't,
truth?
really.
Well done.
That's fantastic, thank you.
It's been a terrific morning, and I'm pleased to say that Harper Adams students will be able to learn more from Jonty this autumn when he goes on to assist with the delivery of the PDS-1 certificate to students of this highly prestigious UK university. If you're interested in obtaining the PDS-1 deer stalking certificate and in becoming a trained hunter, then visit the Shooting and Hunting Academy, where you can learn more and enrol on this nationally recognised, LANTRA approved course. That's it for this month. Thanks for watching.